The transfer window is just 5 days away now, and Rangers are in for a busy one with regards to incomings. In today's video, we'll discuss the US international, who a Rangers expert claims the club will spend big money on this summer. Not only will we go through this, but also go over all the latest Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Adam Devine has already lived the dream and fulfilled his Ibrox ambition. This is just the beginning rather than the end, however, as he attempts to make his mark for his boyhood heroes. A debut off of the bench in the win over Dundee United last May was followed by his first start as Giovanni van Bronckhorst's side beat Hearts on the eve of Seville and the Scottish Cup final. The Dutchman would give Devine another chance to impress as he got the nod at home to Queen of the South in the League Cup, but it was Michael Beale who had to rely on budding the fullback. Devine's next half a dozen appearances came in quick succession as he became a familiar face in the side during the opening weeks of Beale's Ibrox tenure. A run out against St Mirren on the last day of the season marked the end of an encouraging campaign, and the 20-year-old has the message from his manager at the forefront of his mind ahead of the new term. He said, "Since I was a little boy, about the age of 4 maybe, I was always growing up wanting to play for Rangers at Ibrox. I have done that, but it's only the start and I need to keep going and try and get as many games as I can. This is only the beginning and I want to continue on this journey, but you need to show the manager that he can trust you. When you start or go into games, you need to put in a performance. When you get on the pitch and you get a few touches off the ball and the fans are behind you, you feel like you belong there. Once you settle into the games, you just feel all your confidence is there. The manager has told me I just need to bide my time. Obviously, the two fullbacks who are in the team just now are very good players, and it's hard to get into that position. So when your opportunity comes, you just need to take it as well as you can. It's difficult, but it shows the qualities here, and I need to work every day in training to try and get into the team. I think age doesn't matter. If you're good enough to play, then you can play. The manager has shown that since he came in, and if you show that you're willing to do the work in training and around the place, then you'll get your chance. The task for Devine is no easy one, but his chance of further appearances and a shot at glory at Ibrox are boosted by his adaptability, and he's comfortable on either side of the back four. Captain James Tavernier and summer recruit Dujon Sterling provide the competition on the right. On the opposite flank, Borna Barisic and Ridvan Yamas stand in his way. That challenge does not daunt Devine, however. He can be proud of where he has reached thus far, but he is fully aware that he has achieved nothing yet in the grand scheme of things at life at Rangers. Just a quick one guys, we have got Rangers t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or go to rfcclothing.com. Anyway, let's get back into today's video. Rangers will pay £7 million for Haji Wright this summer. That is according to Alan Hutton. Speaking exclusively to Football Insider, the former Gers defender suggested the club won't be afraid to break the bank on a player that can make a difference. On the 3rd of June, reports came out stating that Rangers had made Haji Wright one of their targets to replace Alfredo Morelos and are working on a deal to sign him. The 25-year-old is valued by Turkish side Antalyaspor at £7 million and is contracted until 2025. The Jazz are preparing to negotiate a fee for Wright, who they view as the perfect successor to the departing Morelos. When asked if Rangers will need to push to get a deal done below £7 million valuation, Alan Hutton said, "Of course they will try and get it as low as possible for players coming in. Rangers and Celtic do look at the market for free players out of contract and things like that. As they have shown in the past though, with the likes of Ryan Kent, if there is someone available that is a proven goalscorer or a match winner who can change things for them, who can tip the balance in their direction, they'll pay that money. Rangers have made mistakes with the likes of Morelos and Kent running down their contracts. I can't see them allowing that to happen again. Yes, it's a lot of money, but if someone that can make a difference, then I'm sure they'll be willing to pay that little bit extra." Alfredo Morelos was the lone Ranger, now Michael Beale needs 3 sharpshooters in the Ibrox attack. The departure of the Colombian has opened up possibilities and places in the summer, and the way in which Beale addressed the issues in the final third will define how the campaign unfolds for Rangers. Deals for Kieran Dowd, Dujon Sterling and Jack Butland have been welcomed by supporters as Beale has started to overhaul a squad that has been long needed of a rebuild. But it will be the moves made at the top end of the park that could prove to be the most significant ones for Rangers ahead of a campaign that must deliver in the Premiership title. Captain James Tavernier would lead by example once again last term as he netted 18 times in all competitions. As impressive as that feat was, it speaks volumes about Rangers individually and collectively. This is the side that needs an injection of guile and goals. If Rangers are to top the table, they must first top the scoring charts. Mark Hateley spoke of the rebuild at hand and spoke about the striking department. He said, "It's a big turnover. You can see that, and it's not a one-summer turnover for me. It's far more than that. It's going to take a lot of investment when you look at what is needed right now. You need a goal scorer. You don't need one, you need two, you need three goal scorers. You need two that are in the starting 11 who can score more goals than your right back, and your captain if you're going to have a chance of winning anything. That's a given." Alfredo could play as a one. He found it really difficult to play with another player around him. That's out of the equation now. The way Rangers and Michael approach it now is a completely blank canvas. There's a possibility of playing 3 at the back, 5 across the middle and 2 up front. All that sort of stuff, that's what's opened up now for Rangers. Younger supporters will recall the partnership between Chris Boyd and Kenny Miller with fondness. Others will remember the seasons when Ali McCoist and Hateley were one of the most feared partnerships in European football, or hark back to the days of the famous Miller-Brandon Wilson's forward line. It has been some time since Rangers have had a prolific duo leading the line. Whatever work Bill does during the window, no rivals will outshine the strikers in terms of importance. Hateley continued, "There's a lot to be done at Rangers right now. I don't think it's a one-summer fix, to be quite honest. It will all change now because certain players have left the club. The way the style of play can be adapted. Over the past 2 or 3 seasons, there's been a style of play at Rangers. It's been 4-3-3, and it's never changed from that. Within that formation, they've played significantly different, but it's generally been 4-3-3. You have to score more goals than the opposition every week. It's as simple as that. The game does not change. It's all about scoring goals, and Celtic scored a lot more than Rangers last season. That is why they won the league. Rangers have only really had one main goal scorer in the team over the last 5 years, and that has been the fullback. That has been the reality of the situation. Clean sheets are important, but scoring more goals than your challengers is even more important. Morelos may have gone, but Bill still has 2 strikers on his books. Their fortunes and their futures provoke debates of their own though. An effort in the win over St Mirren on the last day of the campaign saw Antonio Kolak join the skipper on 18 goals, but it remains to be seen what part, if any, he has to play going forward. Hateley said, "I still don't think he brings enough. To be an impact player, you need to have energy, and I don't think he brings that. If you get the ball into the 6-yard box, then he will score those sorts of goals, but you're looking for someone who can create, someone who can beat a player, and then put the ball in the back of the net. You also need someone to run in behind, and Kolak is not that kind of player." Rangers fans, would you make a move, or how do you rate this season, and how many strikers do we need this summer? Let me know how many down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Remember, we do have Rangers t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to rscclothing.com. Remember, we have £5 off all t-shirts for today only. Go browse the collection.